Hi everyone, my name's Dawn Smith. I'm the managing partner here at Smith Kline Smith. We practice in healthcare liability lawsuits nationally. We focus on nursing home abuse and neglect. And today I wanted to just kind of lay out the different types of abuse and neglect that we see most often, so that when you're looking for resources and kind of investigating to see whether or not one of your loved ones has been victimized, we hope this will be a great resource for you. The three areas that we focus on are abuse, neglect, and also financial abuse or victimization. So abuse really includes three different types of conduct. Abuse includes physical abuse, emotional abuse, and sexual abuse. Physical abuse is really just what it sounds like. If somebody is hitting your loved one, if somebody is pushing your loved one, if someone is trying to restrain your loved one because they're not acting the way that that person thinks they should, that is physical abuse. Emotional abuse is really a different type of abuse, especially in elder law, and it really is so concerning because it can come in so many different varieties. When victims complain, sometimes they're fearful of retaliation. Retaliation is certainly a form of emotional abuse if it affects how they're being cared for on a daily basis. Like, let's say they're not going to answer their call lights because they complained of some type of abuse. Emotional abuse could be yelling at somebody, calling them names, just saying things that are so upsetting coming from people that are supposed to be care providers. Sexual abuse is also something that happens in assisted living facilities and nursing homes, and it's one of the most devastating types of abuse, where people victimize elderly folks that maybe don't know exactly what's happening to them, or certainly can't complain about what's happening to them. And these are cases that we see around the country that we also focus on, that really traumatic and hard to deal with for family members, probably some of the most difficult types of abuse to deal with. Financial abuse is also another thing that we see in assisted living facilities and nursing homes around the country. This involves taking someone's possessions or belongings, and we've seen people stealing clothes, hearing aids, sometimes their dentures. It's really awful, the things that go missing. Wedding rings, all kinds of things like that go missing, and it's things that are of such a personal nature. Some of our clients have reported going to see their mom or dad, and they don't have any of the clothes that they brought them, or they brought them a new pair of shoes to wear. Those aren't there anymore. So while talking about them may seem minor, these personal items are there for them to make them feel safe and secure and at home. And when those things are taken and discarded, it really impacts the person living in the facility and also the family when that happens. Also, Medicare and Medicaid generally provide resources. They pay for the resources in a nursing home and sometimes an assisted living facility. And if a facility is charging for certain things that they're not providing, that's where we see Medicare and Medicaid fraud. For example, your loved one may need rehabilitation services. They're supposed to be getting physical therapy every day, and the nursing home is writing down that they're providing physical therapy every day. And we've found that a lot of times that's not happening at all. So they're charging Medicare or Medicaid for these services that they're not providing. The activities of daily living. There are certain reimbursement rates for services in nursing homes and assisted living facilities that are just not being provided. And that is really an area that we focus on to prove corporate neglect and really a systemic failure on the part of nursing homes around the country. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I know it's hard to talk about abuse and neglect, and you're really your loved one's voice. So please know that if you're standing up for them, you're really making a difference, not just for them, but hopefully other people that are living in that nursing home and assisted living facilities and nursing homes around the country. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.